And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already on the...
He's having a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see.
And shot, surely! It's a goal!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
De Bruyne has a look and plays it forward. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh no, what has happened?
Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. Well, there's the clearance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland. Saka is there to clear. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well played.
And a chance!
Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's their second corner of the game. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is De Bruyne. Opts to play it back. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Ronaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. Rodri. Now Foden. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Haaland.
Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle.
Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field, number 37, Van de Ven.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 20.
Palmer is in a really good position out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Big chance! There's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Torres. That's good vision. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Back into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Cleared without complication.
Substitution.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Haaland simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
And he was quick to react. A probing pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's well positioned here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Linton is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good alertness. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Look at this. And the shot! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A horrible blip, a horrible blip. And that will be it. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Knocks it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Soboslai, nicely aimed pass. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Haaland. Fernando Torres. Torres!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking to play him in. Park Ji-sung providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
They've got a corner here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gabriel getting this one clear. Takes the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's De Bruyne. Calafiori. And he gets rid in a hurry. Out to the right. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, crack shapes to shoot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Decent chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a really well-measured ball. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
De Bruyne. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. That's really well cleared. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect...
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 56 minutes is number 9.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, that has not gone well. Adams. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer, he's got away. Shot at goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was nowhere near his best. Tries from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Tries to pass it through. Out towards the flank. And that has sent him sprawling. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Adams attempts a clearance. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all...
Shoots! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
So here comes a substitution. Looking for the run. Gordon picks it up out wide. It's a searching pass. Looking for a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Is number 24, Palmer.
Oh, what a climb! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Manchester United have their third corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get it through?
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Palmer. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Isak! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
So there's going to be another change
Number
here.
18, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 11, Watkins.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's been played through. Matheus Cunha. Isak. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is that. So that is it, the end of the road. How would you summarise what we've...
I'm a professional organizer. I organize lockers and offices for high-value Jewish people. Excuse me? I'm a fucking hater. Stop calling me a fucking hater. Where would you go?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Goes looking wide. That is a brilliant interception. Out to the right. Knocks it into space. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Nice control. Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And it's Nakata. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal! Well, that has not gone well. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Cafu gets across to intercept that. Neatly clipped into space. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And that is a little undercooked. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Kaká going face to face with his great rival. And the ball's come loose here. Costa Curta. And back to the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Olise. Ball driven towards... It's a mighty effort! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chiellini. Now Costa Curta. Chiellini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Nakata! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Costa Curta. It's Saka. Saka takes a look up. In by Saka. And that has been knocked clear. A probing pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's in on goal. It's Bale! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nakata. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Schneider. Now it's Eto. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, delightful ball. Schneider. Nicely spread. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Nakata. Batistuta has it in a wide position.
Nepal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kvaratskhelia! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Number 15, Beckham.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Serginho. Beckham. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. He shifted it to the flank. Chooses to go back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still,
It's Schneider! Off the post! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
that's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
On the field, number 27, Serginho.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Coming on the field, number 9, Vinicius Junior. Number 19.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's an imaginative pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Maldini proves just a little bit too strong. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick announcement today that
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you...
He's tried one! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And he's forced to go back. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard. This is promising. Hazard will not want to lose. And Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ambitious ball here. No, it's come to nothing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. And it's Kaká. Marquinhos. And they can counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Nakata. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Batistuta gets into a good position. That's the keeper's ball. Rijkaard makes the interception. Nakata. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a really well-measured ball.
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the play.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Rijkaard. That's an excellent interception. Showing great feet there. Gives it back. Hazard! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the ball's run, and again! That's going to go a long way. Now it's Olise. Tries to pass it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Olise played in deep. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary. Hazard takes a shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Hazard. It's Hazard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer. Now Dumfries. Olise is always looking to play quality balls. Beckenbauer. Davids. Played out to the right. And it's gone back to the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Olise. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Kaka. Goes down, but nothing given. That looks a good ball through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Messi. And it's Hazard. And Nakata. Hazard tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what a Batistuta! Big moment, massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One is...
He's got tall, and he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Arsenal get the ball rolling in the second half.
Nepal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Look at the space here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to go deep.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Decent progress down the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Elise. Looking for the run. In towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away, and he's managed to get free. This looks promising. And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. And here's Saka.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. It's a promising position. Now the ball's gone astray. Saka receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hirotoshi Nakato. Coming on to replace him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Beckham. Hazard. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Messi. Number 23, Hazard. Number 2.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Batistuta! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Bale. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shot could be on. Played into space. Out to the right. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. The ball has bounced loose now. Yamal. Beckham. Can he get it through? Spread out to the left. Back into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Beckham. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Adams! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Saka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's worked it through. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Eto'o, look. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And we come to you
Batistuta
now with a quick
just could not help himself, could he? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got on. He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Hazard. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that could well leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Brahim Diaz in acres of space. And pull it! Yamal gets it away. And here's Hullet. That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on. Now it's Batistuta. Guardiola. Looking here to chip it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Maldini gets it clear. He's going for goal! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Suarez chasing after it. Olise! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared without hesitation. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, they can break here. Costa Curta. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Olise. Dumfries is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He is through here.
Hoeneß really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, no joy this time. Great chance! It's there! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know...
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
26 minutes is number 22.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good alertness. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Diaz.
Oh, great feat, that.
Dumfries. Hit into the middle. Now this could be a chance. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Arsenal go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been...
He's tried one! Too close for comfort. Costa Curta. Olise. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Looks across and plays it in. Hazard tries to clear. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Olise with the short one. Approaching half-time and still has a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Diaz. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hoeneß deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Played out towards the right wing. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Well, they've got it again. Hoeneß. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gets his head on it! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Diaz. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's been caught napping! In it comes. Now it's Torres. Guardiola. Searching pass he's played there. Hernes. And here's Suarez. Now it's Hullet. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Guardiola. Nakata. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Costa Curta. That's a throw. Tries to play it through, and that interception was most necessary. Hernes. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Dumfries. Arsenal finding their passes. And there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Olise goes short. No way through, so back it comes. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he was quick to react. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Fernando Torres. Number 23.
He's cut it out. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Dumfries. Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia. Dumfries. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. And Lewandowski, get chance! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback is complete! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, he's been caught, and a chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out towards the flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Dida, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, great save by Dida! Well, that has not gone well. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these...
Can he finish? They've done it!
Nice.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Threads one in, and he plays one through. They're urging him to shot, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Beckham.
Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what has happened here?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham, played into space. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Number 19, Bukayo Saka.
Costa Curta, going vertical. Tries to pass it through. Oh, terrible mistake. Costa Curta. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, look at the space here. Big chance! Should have equalised.
Kvaratskhelia is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Saka. Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto'o, over to the left. That has been slung wide. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read.
And Batistuta! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Eto'o. Costa Curta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Schneider.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quick.
Decent chance!
Nice.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. This might spell shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Kvaratskhelia could try cutting inside here. And he shoots! Now he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Schneider. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Need to charge my phone, man. Wait a minute. It's too much, bro. We already played a lot. 3 games. Need to charge, guys. Need to charge now. We'll play later, okay? I will play later on this